Hello there, welcome to this 2023 and You webinar. 2023 energy is energy like I've never read before. We'll get as to why I say that and what that means for you in a minute. But first, let's make sure this is for you. You're in the right place if you want to have some insight into your year ahead. You want to know the message of the year for global consciousness. And if you're tired of too many surprises and you want to know what to look out for. If you feel overwhelmed and a little scared at times and you want to feel more settled, then this is for you. The truth is, everyone deserves at least the opportunity to prepare in life. I know for sure what it feels like to be both curious yet scared. So why should you listen to me, giving you insight into your year ahead? I use the Tree of Life, a system that is thousands of years old, yet gives huge insight into you and your life moving forward. It helps me correctly predict, as an example, what to expect of previous years. I interpret the energy, and I'm here to guide you specifically what I see for you for 2023. Some of my predictions using the tree include predicting that Trump would be president, Brexit would happen, the climate pressures of previous years of fire and flooding, that something from China would be throughout the world and it would come fast, which was COVID. And at those particular times, those predictions, the outcome seemed very unlikely, almost unbelievable. Events are just energy in motion. I'm able to see it and interpret that energy before it happens. As intuitive sensitives, we know how to adapt, we know how to survive. What we struggle with is surprises, being caught out. Purpose of these sessions are to give you foresight, so you are always 5 steps ahead, and you'll feel prepared, have peace of mind, and feel excited for opportunities because you'll be able to spot them. Or you can simply do nothing and stay feeling pressured and stuck. So what do you need to feel so that you've got 2023 handled? What do you need to feel? Well, we have 3 easy steps. 1, watch this webinar to the end because you'll not want to miss a thing. 2, discover in this session what to expect from 2023. Then 3, if you're ready to do the 2023 and You course to make 2023 your best year yet. We start with what you can expect from the year ahead. So just shy of 500 of you completed a survey with a few questions about this coming year, 2023. 57% of you are more worried about what's going on in the world than you were last year. This highlights the importance of seeing around corners in life and the benefit of being an intuitive sensitive in a world of change. You get to see and feel energy change rather than be shocked by surprises. Now, the problem is, as I said earlier, the 2023 energy is energy like I've never read before. There is some kind of huge reset happening that people think, well, that's happened before and it will pass. But this is something different. And it has 2 sides to it. One side is about a lot of help and kindness from people. Some of the things that we don't normally expect, but this energy is quite strong in this coming year. The other is about whipping through what has collected over many years, actually whipping through what has collected over many years, and then it's dumped in a mound for us to deal with. So it's presenting as a mound in the moment of what we have to then deal with. So we're moving out of the soul energy of 2022, which was the 6 energy here, into a year of 2023, which is into the 7 vibration. That's full of the potential for love and creativity. It's about being idealistic, sociable, loving. It's the year of the creative. So 7 years, the year of the creative. So if you have a creative project that you've been waiting to happen, it will snap into life in 2023. Or if it doesn't snap into life, it's not going to happen. Okay, if it doesn't snap into life within 2023, in the ideal set of circumstances, then it's likely a dream more than a reality. But like any other 7 year, 2023 is a year on the edge of a drama triangle as we descend the tree. So as we descend the tree, so move from the 6 of 2022 into the 7 of 2023, it's one side of a drama triangle. So the drama triangle is in basic form. It's like this. We would have the feeling aspect. The 7 would be the rescuer. The 8 would be the persecutor. In the first instance, the 9 would be the victim. And in the second instance, that would move down to this 110 energy here as being the victim energy. So you'd have victim, rescuer, persecutor. Okay, so we'd have victim, rescuer, persecutor. As you see, it goes around in a triangle. If you want to know more about that and the Cotman drama triangle, then obviously it's something that you need to have a look it up. But this is, in terms of what we're looking at for the year ahead, the 7th vibration is the corner, it's one side of that drama triangle. Okay, so from 2023 until 2026, that's what we're dealing with. It's part of a triangle. Okay, 2023 part of the triangle is all the emotion of it. Okay, so it's the emotion of it all. So expect emotions to be high in the 7 frequency. This is for yourself and other people, and what you will see happening in the world at large, that the emotions are high. This coming year has another side to it. One side that you can easily rescue situations that need taken care of, which is this rescuer kind of feel to things. And the other means you feel that you might need, at times, you might think, gosh, I really feel like I need to be rescued. Just something to look after me rather than me trying to look after it. Okay, that's quite strong in the 7 frequency. This means if things have been in a bad position for you, they can improve tremendously in the 7 vibration. It's because it's a faster feel, it's a faster action feel. Okay, anything along this side is an action energy. So the 2, 4, and the 7 years are action years. These are pause years, so 3, 5, and 8 years are a pause year. And these through the middle here, so 6 or 1, 10, or a 9 year, is, we can go either way, it can be pulled in either direction. But this side is where things speed up and get quite fast. So that's the reason why things can improve where they've been in a difficult position, because it's a fast year. Okay, things happen very quickly in an action year. If you thought too many things happened in 2022, you'll see 2023 move at a tremendous pace. In a 7 year, creative outlets are good to have. They're really good to have. So creative outlets in the 7 year are really good to have, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed by constant change. This coming year is one of constant change. As I say, if you really think that previous years have been busy and we've had this, we've had this, we've had that, we've had this and that occur, and this, and what's next, this 7 year has got that at double speed. You'll require even more flexibility when the world feels quite up in the air right now. Okay, so this coming 7 year offers escapism, the chance to avoid painful realities if you want to, but to know when it's time to change, to also know when it's time to change. So Marissa had worked hard all her life, harder than most. Her career path had been set early, and she pounded that path for many years. She achieved accolades for her work and many options for promotions and new opportunities. Work had become her way to prove to her family she was enough. If she could achieve, then she was enough. Work was her escapism. And whilst one day out jogging, she realised something had to change. Okay, she felt she had nothing to show for her years of work. She wanted her own family, but had never allowed it to happen. and felt she had nothing much else to show for her efforts, nothing much to show for all her efforts through the years of hard work. She felt a constant state of unease, something that had been bothering her for a long time. For her, knowing her truth was to find something inside herself. But she didn't know what. She just knew that she needed to find something, but she didn't know what. She tried therapy, but although her head felt clearer, her headspace felt clearer, the rest of her didn't. Nothing seemed to change except her growing unease. But the change was when she engaged deliberately with inner work. She described it as when she found her inner world and her, even looking at her inner child, through that kind of exploration, everything opened up. She started working on it, and her lost inner child, as an example, felt guided into adulthood, and she now knows who and what she wants to include in her life other than work. So her life is now different. She's found a huge sense of belonging. She says, when I looked at my inner child and how it saw the world, I saw the reality of my early experience. If I hadn't taken that decision to step into transformation, I would still today be restlessly searching. So how do you make 2023 your best year yet, even when you feel unsure or even scared of dealing with a year of frantic change? The year of 2023 means it's another year of personal consciousness. We had a year of personal consciousness in 2022, and we're moving into another year of personal consciousness in 2023. So as I warned you last year, to know the self, you must first be released of untruths. There are 3 important untruths to be aware of this year. Some of them are similar to what we were looking at last year. But the first one, number 1, first untruth, is stored messages passed through the generations. Okay, previous generations passed forward ego survival messages of abandonment. So these are messages that have been passed forward through the generations as survival mechanisms, emotional distance and distortions of reality. So as distortion, emotional distance is safe, that kind of thing, and distortions of our reality. Why did they do that? To survive the brutality of life. Now, your inner world in 2023 will be metaphorically swelling with these old beliefs. Okay, why? Because it's a feelings year. It's the 7. It's the year of emotion. So whatever is still there, ready to come up, it'll be swelling with those feelings, keeping you from feeling connected and feeling those connected relationships, keeping you in a sense of emotional distance, when in actual fact, what you really want is emotional closeness. Because there's the contradiction between the 7 vibration is it wants something to be very close, but also fears emotional intimacy. So this vibration will be keeping you from connected relationships, happiness, and belonging. Therefore, without releasing this messaging, you will blindly attract, in the 7 frequency, 7 vibration, disruptive people reflecting the old historic patterns. A bit more so than you had done in the 6 frequency. There was more to distract in that year. In the 7, it's quite intensified. As I said, 2023 has a different feel. At this point, we have to assume the reset energy of the year is going to be a great opportunity for us to press the reset on this lingering family history. Okay, and these lingering components that are not so much in your head space, much more in your body space. So like Marissa's example, much more in her body space rather than ever was in her head space. Untruth number 2 is we should be either compliant or rebellious. 2023 will require something in between, somewhere in between, to be neither blindly following or obstinate. It needs to be somewhere in between. It will require being comfortable with fast change, and therefore the energy of unquestioned compliance, and we comply and we think, oh, we'll just comply with this unquestioned, or obstinance, where we go, I'm not doing that. those two energies are too slow for this coming year's vibration. Okay, we need to find something that's in between. This is because everything will keep adjusting at a pace you cannot control. If you find change tough and therefore you procrastinate or you daydream too much, you'll need to adjust quite quickly. 2023 is a great opportunity to realize you can only control what you can control. Okay, everything else is out of your control. So stop giving it energy and control what you can control. Doesn't mean control people, doesn't mean be controlling. It means that just to put your attention towards what you can actually control and what you can have an influence over. Untruth number 3 is believing caring makes you weak. Now, global consciousness is under even more pressure to realize caring is power. Previous mentality has been to protect the money first. And you may still think that that is the case. But there is increasing opposition to this, okay? Now the pressure is to protect the people, and then prosperity will come. We will start seeing more so this year that kind of mentality coming more to life. You start to see the beginnings of it. It may not be that it's doesn't fully flourish for another couple of years, but you'll start to feel it in this coming year. Part of this will show as a fight in your personal consciousness, where if you don't shift into seeing prosperity as part of expanded consciousness, seeing the opportunities for prosperity as part of expanded consciousness, and instead you see it as something to view with distaste, you'll soon find consciousness pressure will force you into a shift by creating circumstances that put you under financial pressure. And it will do it in a way that's surprisingly hard in this 7 frequency. But if you engage with the reality that financial prosperity in its truth brings opportunity to serve others, as well as, and most importantly, and to actually serve yourself, then things will be fine. Okay, things will feel as though they're something you can handle. In a recent survey of my inner circle members, I gave them 8 different options. Just as an example, I asked them what they most wanted first in their life, what they wanted in their life. One of the 8 options received more than double what the other 7 received. So it was the most I want from my life is to discover my unique gifts and talents, to have them deeply received and create impact. 2023 is the year to make that happen. So I'll say that again. The most I want from my life is to discover my unique gifts and talents, to have them deeply received and create impact. 2023 is the year to make that happen because your own needs are taken care of. Okay, so you taking care of your own needs, being more in that space of taking care of your own needs, you'll then find things easier in 2023. Rachel wanted to expand herself, but was stuck with the feeling, is this it? Is this it? Is this all that it is? Is this the extent of life? And there isn't anything more. Is this it? She had already done a lot of self-development, so had pretty high expectations. Things were beginning to feel a bit flat. She had tried lots of self-development tools to try and get to the bottom of it. The issue was they didn't go far enough into her emotions. Being brave enough, because she'd always been a little bit guarded as far as that was concerned, and quite controlling of how much she would give as far as that was concerned of herself, she started to delve deep. By exploring emotions through meditations and feeling the energy in her body, she found an old generational pattern passed through her female line that females of a certain age were meant to live a life of duty rather than have anything for themselves. And she had found herself at the age at which this was meant to happen. So in acknowledging the pattern, Today, she has reconnected with a sense of purpose. And what she did with that was she started a part-time business that she loves, that runs alongside the rest of her life. It's not become her life, it's become something that she does that runs along the rest of her life. So in short, the 7 energy is the opportunity to create, but to do that without any ego distortions and big drama, because as we see, there is the opportunity for big drama, and if we're not embracing the 7 as in the format that it's meant to be. Consciousness is continually pushing for a step up, and without a step up, out of self-obsession, humans will find advancements in life already in flow very, very difficult to negotiate. Those who step towards the flow will find their lives move forward. Those who avoid true emotions, especially in the 7 year, will find 2023 a painful year. Let me say that again. Those who avoid true feelings, true emotions, will find 2023 a painful year. So this is most likely to be people that you actually know or are in your environment. Or if you're doing that yourself, you don't need to make it a painful year. However, that means now is your time for great success as a sensitive, because 2023 is the year to allow your emotions to direct your talents. The 6th year of 2022 was about the soul neutralizing the defensiveness of the ego. 23 is the year of action. No more holding back. Through the switch from ego expression and the fear of 2021 into the soul's dominance of 2022, finding yourself in the pressure of now or never of 2023. You'll begin to be surrounded by high emotions in your life towards the vibration of emotional wisdom. That's what you have the opportunity for, is to go towards that feeling of emotional wisdom. This is a year for your longing for change into purpose to become real. The question now is, would you like some help with that? You have 2 options. Number 1 is you can go it alone and hope for the best. Or number 2, you can learn from someone who has experienced and guided many through the process. If you're going for the second option, I have created the 2023 Anew course because it will work for you. You'll experience the Discover, Resolve and Peace method I use for all of the courses that I provide. It's a 3-step process for connecting and resolving your relationship with your inner world. Because the real issue is, nothing can change in your outer world unless you first address your inner world. And in a 7 frequency, that is the most exaggerated time there is, where your inner world is communicating. It's the feelings, it's the whole, out of the whole opportunities of the entire tree of life. This is when feelings aspects, the emotions, are at the most profound stage. Your outer world may change for a bit if you don't do anything about your inner world, but it will always revert back unless you address what's running your inner world. 2023 Anew is a 3-session course released to you over 3 weeks. It's a video, brief moment thinking exercise, and simulation meditation process. So week 1 is ready for you now. Focus is your health in 2023. Week 2, your wealth. And week 3, your relationships. How to make the best of those in 2023 frequency and vibration in the 7. But also the powerful simulation processes that are unique to this course. They're not found to be found anywhere else. They are unique to this course, helping you through that 7 frequency and vibration. And the exercises are stepping stone in order to make the best of those simulation processes. Those are the strongest components. Each session, you'll discover what's in the way with the video. In step 2, you will resolve through acknowledgement with the thinking exercise. Okay, so that thinking exercise helps prepare you. And step 3 is to create inner peace through the meditation simulation process. Okay, so those meditation simulation processes take you into a deeper state within that helps to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, and move any of the dense energies that you'd be carrying from yourself or other people out of your awareness, out of your consciousness. So you're not having to feel burdened by other vibrations as you begin the year. So why would you want to put aside an hour a week of your time to do this course? Intuitive sensitives thrive with forewarning because their system is prepared. They can then easily step into opportunities because they haven't the bogged down resistance that non-intuitive sensitives experience. Your only real issue is your belief in yourself. You may think, oh, I'll do that when I've got more time, when I'm more confident, when I'm not so busy, I'm not so overwhelmed. Thing is, relief from these things doesn't happen before the inner work. It happens after the inner work. You can buy this course for less than a meal out at an average restaurant. A meal out is something you may experience as enjoyment for the moment, but it's not going to massively change your life. This course could, especially this year, could do that for you. This course will take you 1 hour's commitment per week, and you'll have it finished before mid-January so that you'll start the year in alignment with your year ahead. So go now to heidisawyer.com/new year to purchase your course. And for anyone who invests in themselves before the first deadline, I have a first bonus I want to give you. Bonus 1 is an open Q&A call. Last year, I hosted an open Q&A session exclusively for buyers of this course, and you'll be able to ask me anything about 2023. That's what that's about, to be able to personally ask me anything about 2023. You're also invited to be part of this incredible community of like-minded people who, like you, place value on always being 5 steps ahead. So this year, more than any other, I think this is going to be a very valuable bonus. So I do plan to put it in as something for you to receive. This open Q&A bonus has been valued at £47. For anyone who invests in themselves before the second deadline, I have a second bonus I want to give you. Bonus number 2 is early bird pricing. Because you are buying before the year has even begun, as an early bird, I will give you 20% off the standard price for this course. This will be the 12th year in a row that I have provided this course. We have many clients who have bought all 12. They've had one for each of those 12 years that we've had that available. However, it doesn't end there. I have a third bonus for you. The third bonus is the world predictions one. I will send you a bonus session of world predictions for 2023. This is the one where I correctly predicted Trump, Brexit, floods and fires, and something everywhere, which turned out to be COVID that came from China. So you'll definitely want this one. Okay, you definitely want this one because I use this as the map to be able to look into that and see what in the world is potentially going to express itself. So this world predictions bonus has been valued at £57. People who invest before the final deadline, I have 2 more bonuses for you. So these are quite personal ones. So the fourth bonus is your personal life code prediction. Remember, I just said just shy of 500 of you completed a survey with a few questions about the year ahead. Well, 92% of you said in that questionnaire said that they wanted this next bonus, which is a personal life code prediction for you that will help you negotiate the year ahead. So this personal life code prediction is for each of the numbers. So for each of the numbers, so if you're a life code 9, it's giving you a life code 9's perspective in the 7th year. If you're a 6, again, like a perspective of what to expect from the year ahead as a 6 in a 7 year, a 4 in a 7 year, all of those kind of things. So it's individual to you. So that personal prediction bonus has been valued at £37. So now there's one final thing that I wanted you for everyone, but the truth is I can't do it for everybody. It literally is impossible because, as you know, just shy of 500 people have contributed to the quality of this program. So I really won't be able to do this for everyone, but I would like to do it for the people who are the most serious and most committed. In fact, I'm a little nervous about it because I know some people are going to be disappointed because there's not going to be enough space. However, I know it is important for you to have the opportunity to be able to ask me these life-changing questions. So this is what I'm going to do for the first few people who apply by joining the 2023 NGU program, and then they fill out a quick application. The first few successful applicants, I'm going to gift you bonus number 5, which is a one-to-one personal mapping session. I only have 13 spaces available, so only if your application is successful and you are one of the first through the door, you'll have up to 20 minutes with me one-to-one as a bonus session. Okay, I have only ever done these mapping sessions for my £1,000 a month clients, but they absolutely love them. I give these mapping sessions to them as part of their program, and it gives them a really strong perspective of what to expect from the next few months of their life, and they absolutely love these particular sessions. And I'm going to do one of these sessions for you as a bonus for the first 13 who are able to successfully complete an application to be able to do that. So it helps you to bring into focus and clarity things that you want to look for. So this personal mapping session bonus has been valued at £167, but if you ask any of my clients, they would say these sessions are priceless. So in summary, depending on when you buy, will determine how many of these incredibly valuable bonuses are still available. Okay, so I recommend you act now, because then you will get all of these bonuses in addition to your 3-part 2023 NGU course. As I said though, only if you purchase now. Oh, hang on a second, I almost forgot. If you are wondering about the guarantee, when you buy using the button below or by visiting heidisawyer.com/new year, you will, of course, receive our standard 30-day money-back guarantee. So you have nothing to lose and so much to gain. I've included everything I can think of to help you make 2023 your best year yet. I hope it will be. So go now to heidisawyer.com/new year. Have a great rest of your evening, your daytime, wherever you are. And remember, your sensitivity is your greatest asset. Bye for now.